can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off.
वेलकम बैक टू माई चैनल द देसी इंडियन। स्वागत है आपका दोबारा से एक और न्यू वीडियो में। लास्ट की वीडियो में जैसे कि आपने देखा था कि हम गए हुए थे स्टॉकहोम की ज़्यादा लोकेशन में कवर नहीं कर पाया, लेकिन मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा कि आने वाली वीडियोस में आपको मैं पूरे स्टॉकहोम में घुमाऊं और वहाँ की प्यारी प्यारी लोकेशंस पे आपको लेके जाऊं। और वो आने वाली वीडियोस में आपको पक्का हम ज़रूर लेके जाएंगे। और आज की वीडियो खास होने वाली है क्योंकि आज मैं आपको लेके जा रहा हूँ दोबारा उसी लोकेशन पे जहाँ पे मैं आपको मिड समर सेलिब्रेशन के लिए लेके गया था, जो लोकेशन थी डीसा गार्डन करके। और उस लोकेशन पे आज ओल्ड स्वीडिश ट्रेडिशनल डांस होगा जिसमें आपको ओल्ड कपल्स दिखेंगे। पहले वो प्रैक्टिस करेंगे वहाँ पे। अगर आप प्रैक्टिस करना चाहते हैं तो आप उनको पहले ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, और प्रैक्टिस के बाद वो वहीं पे लाइव म्यूजिक के साथ डांस करेंगे। और कोशिश करूंगा कि आपको मैं सब दिखाऊं, और कोशिश करूंगा कि मैं उस लोकेशन को भी कवर करूं क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम मैं कर नहीं पाया था क्योंकि वो काफ़ी क्राउडेड था। और मैं आपको दिखा पाऊं कि पुराने टाइम पे स्वीडिश लोग कैसे रहते थे, उनका रहन सहन कैसा होता था और उनके घर कैसे होते थे। तो प्लीज़ इस वीडियो में बने रहिएगा और मैं आपको अपने साथ इस जर्नी में फिर से लेके जाऊंगा।
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
तो जी पहुंच चुके हैं हम। लास्ट टाइम यहाँ पे पार्किंग की बिल्कुल जगह नहीं थी और हमने पीछे ही 1.5-2 किलोमीटर दूर वहाँ पे पार्किंग थी, वहाँ लगाई थी। लग रहा है अब अच्छा लोग आ चुके हैं मेरे ख्याल से, और देखते हैं जाके कि कैसा प्रोग्राम है। लास्ट टाइम मैंने आपको प्रॉपर टूर नहीं दिया था क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम काफ़ी लोग थे यहाँ पे। There's goats and
Yeah, this is a farmstead from the middle of the 19th century.
okay.
So this farmstead was built in the middle of the 18th century. And the last family, everything was moved here to Disagården.
Okay.
1931. So all the houses are moved here for, like 100 years ago, or 89 years ago.
Okay.
But all the houses have been sitting together like this. And in this house, a large family lived together. So it's a bit dark right now, but they didn't have electricity, so.
So they just try to keep it like the old time.
Yeah, and everything is original.
Yeah.
So all the stuff is from the 19th century. So everything is about 200 years old, or even more. Chamber for the grandmother or grandfather. When there was a retirement system here in Sweden, so when you got old enough, you got your own room. You left the farmstead to your younger kids, and then you got your own room in the farm. The biggest. At this time during the 18th and 19th century, nobody washed themselves. So they usually, on the countryside like this, people wash 2 times a year. The day before Midsummer's Eve and the day before Christmas. So imagine 10 or 12 people all together, nobody washed themselves for 6 months. And everything happened in the same room. You just had the curtains. You don't have any doors, you just go to bed and you pull up.
That's why we have so much water still till now. Because those who were using lots of water earlier, in that so many countries, there's like water shortage in that countries.
But people and everything, and except even though this privacy, nobody had privacy. They didn't have privacy at the toilet either. You had 2 holes, and in schools at that time you could have 5 or 10 holes. So people went to bathroom all together, and if you had a party, you were have to follow the guests outside to the toilet, because otherwise it would be bad if you didn't. So if they wanted to go poop or pee,
It was
you had
more.
to follow them.
It was more get together there as well.
And nobody cared. It was the same for everyone. So, and today it's quite the opposite. You want to be alone in your bedroom. You want to be alone at the toilet. It's a toilet, and at least you shower a couple of times a week if you have water. But and it's not that long ago.
That's true.
Yeah, it's maybe 100.
Yeah.
And the painting of the walls outside, this red.
Yeah.
Was it every house in Scandinavia is painted red?
Yeah.
But mostly, it was because it has a special purpose, like.
Yeah, from the beginning, at least people believe, they are not really sure, but the most common thing we talk about is that on the countryside, people wanted to have their buildings look like castles, and all the castles were built in bricks, the red bricks. So that's why they started during the 1700s, 18th century. So before that, everything was brown, the natural color, and so they like the doors.
So it was more like a royal color, because red.
Because people, and at least that what we believe today, the scientists, is that what people started to do, and then it just got spread all over Sweden and other countries as well. In Norway, there are still a lot of brown older houses, and we have the oldest one. The oldest house we have is on the other side. It's from the 16th century. so
Which
it's
written
500 years.
Kungsgarden or something like
Yeah, in
that.
Kungsgården is that's our neighbor.
Okay.
But otherwise, so you can see on the colors of the house how old they are.
But you are from the same family, those who used to live here, or
Yeah, it was one family who owned the whole farmstead. This part and on the other part. So this was for the people, and on the other part was for the animals. So they had the cow shed, they had the pigs sty, and then the private, the toilet, and they had the barn. So and in the middle they had the stables for the horses. So it was called man yard and animals yard. And in between, this is like a typical Swedish farmstead.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't.
तो जी आज की वीडियो को हम यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं और हम घर वापस आ गए थे वहाँ से होके और हमारे साथ हमारे नेबर मिस रोजमेरी भी गए थे रोजमेरी डिड यू एंजॉय देयर डिड यू हैड अ गुड टाइम
Yeah, I have a good time and very good company.
ओके
I love it.
वुड यू लाइक टू गो देयर अगेन नेक्स्ट वीक
Yeah, yes. Why
But-
not?
the only condition is that you have to find someone to dance with
That's a very difficult challenge.
no it's not very difficult there
They're too old. They will get you.